Hey, you! I'm your nutrition coach. My name is Jackie Poole. Welcome to Happiness is a Healthier Habit. Let's get today's episode started. Hello. Welcome to these Reset series, part 3. Today is just a little bit of tough love. I know sometimes when we're motivated, we are very willing to make these changes as opposed to when we're unmotivated and not, quote unquote, feeling it, But you got to think sometimes what really keeps you going is momentum. Is kind of spiraling. It's like that snowball effect, right? That snowball going down the mountain is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as it rolls down. Momentum can be way more powerful than having just that feeling of motivation, and because that's a guarantee that it's not always going to show up when when you want it to. So today, we've all had those days. I think I talk about it quite a bit during this summer. All of these days when, for me, is more of just having that consistency of like having my food ready and keeping track and, living in a new home. I haven't quite gotten my routine, and honestly, I'm just kind of eating whatever I can put on my plate. I can make it to the gym 7 days a week. That is not my issue. My work in progress will always be food and focusing on better habits sometimes, which I preach it. And there's days where, I don't feel it. And that's how I'm feeling right now. And that's actually what started these reset series, because for me, I am not feeling my best right now. Clothes are a little tight. Digestion isn't great, and I'm feeling it. Sometimes I'm needing a nap. And so those are the things that are signaling to me that, okay, it's time to make some changes and get back into routine, even though I work out pretty much every day, whether it's a strength training session or a walk in the treadmill. I still make it, but is having other anchors as far as nutrition goes when we talk about, keeping that momentum going. And so, like I said, by 3 o'clock, if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling cravings, if you're said you were going to work out and then decided, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it today. That motivation is definitely going to vanish at one point. But when we talk about momentum, that's something that we can really build. And momentum comes from action, of not wanting to feel like it. So again, we want to start small. You want to drink water before your coffee. For me, is instead of hitting my 6,000 steps, I want to bump it up to 8,000 steps. I'm not overreaching, but it's something that I do need to start doing. Instead of lifting for, hours at the gym, maybe making it a shorter session. Like right now, I was doing a split program 7 days a week, and that was, even in the summer, I feel like that was way too much for me to take on. I felt drained. I felt like I wasn't recovering enough, and so I decided to create my own program, because that's actually one that I followed from somebody that created it for me. And so I decided to create my own program. And again, I've been focusing on more of a core and powerlifting, kind of like for moms. And so I'm really excited to start that next week. And it's definitely doable. It's 4 exercises, 4 days a week. I get some break in between, only 5 exercises a day. Like, that is my jam right now. I'm really looking forward to starting that. But it's doable. It's more me. It's more in my time. I can switch it around if I need to. Is definitely something that I'm more enticed to do, as opposed to 7 days a week. So whenever you're thinking about starting small, just think, because it's something small doesn't mean it's not going to be a win. It's going to be a huge confidence boost when you're able to get those things done. I mean, I've had clients who just started with 5 minutes a day. I've been told once recently that, I didn't think it mattered, but it's really crazy how doing those little things makes such a huge difference. And whether it's just breathing or having time for yourself or going to bed on time, it doesn't matter as long as you feel like you're doing something hard but challenging, and it's going to boost that confidence for you. So the mini challenge for this week is asking yourself, what is one small action you can take today to create momentum? Even if you don't feel motivated, right? And so momentum is going to beat motivation every single time. So again, if you're ready to start working out, building nutrition habits, I am your girl. Sign up for a free consultation so we can see where we can help out. And yeah, I'll talk to you next week. Bye.